This Iraqi child underwent multiple amputations after a US-built cluster bomb he found exploded. His brother says it was shaped like a small cup. The family has sold nearly everything to pay for the boy's care. It's a common story around the world. These small munitions contain hundreds of smaller explosives and can remain in the ground for decades. These weapons are estimated to have killed almost 100,000 civilians since the mid-1960s. A third of victims are children. They have been used widely in Afghanistan, Iraq, Lebanon and by NATO forces here in Kosovo. Up to 40% of the bombs fail to explode on impact.
The condition of this ground, you can see it's pretty soft. You'll probably find that a lot of these cluster bombs didn't detonate on impact of the ground. So this whole area is probably contaminated with unexploded cluster bombs.
Representatives of more than 100 nations are in Norway to sign an agreement banning their use. But the United States and Russia, the world's largest producers of the weapons, are refusing to ratify the agreement. Critics of the bombs, also known as submunitions, say non-signing countries will still likely be swayed by the ban.
Those countries will not sign, or will not sign immediately. Whenever they will consider to use submunition, will know that they will be stigmatized to resort to a weapon which is today illegal.
Even if all nations eventually adopt the ban, tens of millions of the unexploded bombs that have already been dropped will cause death and injury for decades to come.